Hey, so your wife wanted us to check on you.
My wife?
Yeah.
Why do you detained?
No. Hey, I need you to come back over here and talk to me, though. That's a order.
Now sit still. We're just doing a welfare check on you.
We're just doing a welfare check on you.
I'm not being detained. Yes or no?
Not right now. I need to talk to you.
Ooh, he won't talk to me.
He don't want to talk.
Stand back, little pigtail whippersnapper. Let me show you how it's done.
Hey, come here. Do you have your ID on you?
Nope.
You're going to go to jail. I don't care if you want to talk to us or not.
So you're just going to keep me out in the cold?
I will.
I'm not talking to you without any further questions.
That's fine. Go ahead and turn around and shoot my back.
All right, I was catching up on my cop watching videos, and I saw that the Random Patriot did a follow-up video on a video that Lackluster had previously done coming out of Stuttgart, Arkansas. Now, I want to play this, and I want to add an additional layer to this tyrannical pound cake that we have going here in America. Again, one of the biggest domestic threats, I believe, we have to deal with in the United States of America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, is the domestic terrorism coming out of the domestic terror cell known as the American Police Force. But I want to add kind of a different perspective to what happened here in Stuttgart, Germany. Oh, sorry, Stuttgart, Arkansas in the United States. The guy that the police are about to interfere with, apparently they got a call from his wife, supposedly saying that she was concerned that he might commit suicide. So they're going to do a little welfare check on him. And he's on break. Looks like he works at Walmart. He's on break on his job. And here's what the cops do to him.
Hey, so your wife wanted us to check on you.
My wife?
Yeah. Are you going through something?
Yeah, but
Can you put your hands out of your pocket for me? No, you're good.
Am I being detained?
No. Hey, I need you to come back over here and talk to me, though. That's a order. Hey. Sir?
Yes or no?
Sir? I'm just trying to, listen, we're just doing a welfare check on you.
Yes. Am I being detained? Yes or no?
Not right now. I need to talk to you.
Gotta get back to work.
He don't want to talk.
Now, I want you to just take note right here. There's at least 3 police cruisers in the parking lot, which means there are at least 3 officers. This officer, Haley Johnson, officer and Sergeant Williams, and then this other guy right here on the right. So there's 3 cops on the scene. Not one cop who's about to transgress the American rights of an American on American soil. There's 3 cops. Nobody talks about the other cops that didn't actually initially go hands-on.
Hey, come here. Come here. Well, it's not wasting your time. Right now you're detained. You're lawful. You got a call about it. So what's going on?
Detained for what?
Well, if you're suicidal, that is a crime.
It's a crime to be suicidal?
It is.
Well, I'm not suicidal, so...
Well, that's not what we got.
Well, that's
Do you
not
have your
my
ID on
problem.
you?
Nope.
You're going to go to jail. Walk away.
Been taken to check.
If you walk away from me, you're going to jail.
Really?
Yes. Obstruction. So keep arguing.
What's worse, obstructing a cop's investigation of you or the cop obstructing your ability to walk free? Now listen to this.
Being detained for what?
We got a call. We're here to talk to you. I don't care if you want to talk to us or not.
Okay. So you're just going to keep me out in the cold?
I will. So what is going on?
I'm not talking to you without any further questions.
That's fine. Go ahead and turn around and shoot my back.
Now, here's what I wanted to bring out. It wasn't just Sergeant Williams. Not one of these cops on the scene gives a damn about individual rights. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about your freedom. They are going to go hands-on, or they're going to watch their fellow officer go hands-on and take 100% of your rights away without any kind of objection. No word of advice, no word of warning. Hey, Sergeant Williams, they could do it nicely. Hey, Sergeant Williams, should we really be doing this? I mean, the guy literally did nothing wrong. There's no crime to pin him with. We don't have him lawfully detained. What are you doing? They could say it nice. They don't have to come at their, lead officer in any kind of a rude way or anything. But not one of them stepped forward and goes, hey, wait a second. This is not what I signed up for. I signed up to protect, defend, and protect the Constitution, which means the freedoms of every single American. This guy's got the freedom to walk away. This guy's got the freedom to harm himself if he wants to. If you're not free to harm yourself, you're not free in America. If you're not free to walk away after committing no crime, you are not free. Where's the cop who's going to step forward and say that? They're not there. They don't exist. They should be so hypersensitized to the seriousness and the gravity of the potential of removing individual rights that they just are about to lose their lunch when they see a fellow officer take somebody's rights away for no freaking reason. But they're not there. And then when Random Patriot goes to the Stuttgart Police Department and talks to Sergeant Jackson, you see the same thing. He might have voiced the right words, but he didn't act the way you should act if you love individual rights and you despise all tyranny. These guys should be warriors. They should be champions for the Constitution. They should be out there putting their necks on the line for your freedoms, not taking them away. And they should be extremely intolerant anytime one of their fellow officers does take away somebody's freedom. So here's the interaction of Sergeant Jackson that the Random Patriot was able to get when he went to the Stuttgart, Arkansas Police Department.
Sergeant Jackson, nice to meet you, brother. Here, I'll stand up. So, we're here in reference, we're wondering about what happened with Sergeant Williams.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, where he had arrested a man named Matt, I believe. Nate, sorry.
Nate Horn.
All the charges were dropped on him, but Sergeant Williams was out there making a call for service, and he didn't want to talk to him, and he ended up arresting him. You know, did he get retrained after that in any way?
That I'm not aware of. We work opposite shifts, so right now, he's on night.
You know why those cops just entered the room? Those cops just entered the room so that they could back up their fellow Thin Blue Line gang member. They're there to give this sergeant backup in case there's any kind of trouble. We don't want one of our own getting hurt by a guy with a camera.
And I'm on days, so the way they got it set up when we work our schedules is that we never interact with those.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because we work 4-1-4, but we actually work 4 to a shift. So whenever we come to work, we usually work. We have a 4 set on days and a 4-hour 4 set that work nights. So when we're working, he's off.
Gotcha.
When he's working, I'm off.
So you don't really know what's going on with him?
Well, I haven't heard about it, but you know.
Do you know? Would you? I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. Would you have done it the same way? Do you believe that it's okay to arrest someone that refuses to talk to police?
That'd be a kind of a comment, but unlikely. They was here for a welfare call, so
well, this is something that the public wants to know. Is that just something that Sergeant Williams does, or is that Stuttgart Police in general?
No, that's not Stuttgart Police in general.
So you don't. So you wouldn't arrest someone just because they don't want to speak with an officer?
Well, therefore, me not knowing the call that he was called on, but it was a welfare check from what I'm understanding.
Well, let's say that circumstance, would you have arrested him as well, like Sergeant Williams did?
You've seen the video, haven't you?
I have.
Have you?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay.
Would you have arrested him, or what?
Already, we're pulling teeth here. Oh, wait a second. It's almost like this Sergeant Jackson is answering these questions as though he hadn't watched the video, but now he's admitted that he's watched the very video that you and I just said. He should have already come out in the lobby going, hey, I know what you're here for. We are, me and my pals who actually care about our oath of office to protect, defend, and protect the Constitution and every American's rights. We are incensed. As a matter of fact, we're about to quit our jobs if something isn't done about this Williams dude. I personally think, this Jackson guy should say, I personally think that Williams should be behind bars for what he did. That's intolerable. There's no way any of us would have ever done that, but now Random Patriot has to pull teeth. See, I know people are wanting to give this guy slack. You know why? It's because you're good people. And you want to give people the benefit of the doubt. And, you know, it's almost desperation mode at this point. It's like cops are so bad that when you see a guy like this saying what you're about to hear the rest of what he says, you're like, oh, yes, this is a good cop. No, he's not a good cop. This Jackson guy is not a good cop. How can you be a part of the same organization that did what Williams did? And that's just one example that we have captured on body cam. How many times have the Stuttgart, Arkansas Police Department and all these other departments violated people's rights, taken away 100% of their freedoms, invaded their privacy by searching and rifling through their vehicles, cuffing them for no freaking reason, taking them down for fingerprints and throwing them in the cage? How many times has that happened? They should be outraged. It's like, yeah, we don't tolerate that kind of stuff. Williams is gone, man. And if they don't get rid of him, I'm gone. You would not have to pull teeth if this guy right here had such a hairpin trigger for anybody who would come against the Constitution and violate any innocent man's rights. He would have already been there. You don't have to coax him. Come out of your shell, little Sergeant Jackson. Tell me what you have to say about this. Even though the words that he says are right, he wasn't forthcoming.
What you have done?
Just me, my experience in law enforcement is if I'm going there for a welfare check, as long as I see he's okay, that's my own thing.
Right. That's what I would have done. I just picture what I would have done in Sergeant Williams' situation, and I would have tried to talk to him. If he doesn't want to talk to me, then I'm going to give him a fist bump and tell him to have a better day. I'm not going to arrest him, so now he definitely wants to kill himself. That just makes it worse. But okay, so
Jackson says that right there. Well, here's the thing. It wasn't just Williams. It was Officer Haley, whatever her name is, and that other officer, pig ponytail chick, and they're all, as far as I'm concerned, they're blackballed in my opinion. And if they're not all gone by the end of today, I'm gone. I'm looking for another profession. As a matter of fact, I realized a long time ago that what we're doing is actually not serving and protecting, but we're harassing and collecting. And I want no part of that, because you know what? I do have a little sliver of consciousness left, and I am a conscientious person, and I can't tolerate this kind of stuff. But we don't see that. Why? Because they want to keep their jobs. They want to be the conformists they shouldn't be instead of the moralists they should be. They're always doing what they're told regardless of what is right, just like Williams did, instead of doing what is right regardless of what they're told, like a moralist should and would do. Let me know if you think that I'm overboard. Oh, Brian, you're just, man, you're going way too far on this. Come on. Accept a little good every once in a while. Is it really good when it's laying in a pile of crap? Is it really? Maybe, people are like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. What if the baby's a demon? What do you do then? Leave your thoughts about this for the World and Global Thought Police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. That's highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a hard-hitting conversation starting shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, you got a right to fight for your liberties. Do it. Use your rights. Walk in them. If you don't flex your rights, you will lose your rights. I will see you in the next video.